Hi guys, let's try to understand the conversation function through a real assignment. So before starting this topic, let me ask you one question from you. That is, have you ever noticed that your Power BI report shows the wrong date, format or number that should be currency but appear as a normal number? Because many developers just try to fix this by only changing the format setting, but in the real project this can create a serious reporting problems because the data type itself not converted correctly. So in this video, through a assignment, you will learn how to use DAX conversion function to convert a date and ensure measure like a cost always behave a currency inside your Power BI model. So let's try to do that assignment. So let's suppose you're working somewhere in the company and your senior manager uh, sent some task to complete it. So let's do you have to complete the two tasks. Like first one is you need to add a column in the calendar table to format date like a this format. It is yyyy-mm-dd. And the second task, you always make sure the cost value always formatted as a currency in the reports. So when you do that, so basically two things come in your mind. First one, you have to uh, create a new column that was the always transaction date in the formatted as a yyyy-mm-dd format. Second thing, you have to modify your cost to ensure the value is always displayed as a currency. So two things you have to do in the Power BI. Let's quickly jump on the Power BI and do this practically. So I'll open the Power BI. Let's quickly jump on this calendar table and select this calendar table and add a column over there which is the formatted as a yyymmdd as per the task. So simply if I collected this, you have to uh, add a column over there, like add a column and give the name as a date format. Date format. I have already given the name so that I can understand what I'm going here. YYMM. Basically, this is a format, required format as per our task. And the simply the formula format. And what I need to format? The format the transaction date. So transaction days is a calendar table. This one. So always try to use your table name also. I can take directly the transition date, but that is not good practice. When I jump on the this sections in the report view, so it might be confusing where this data is coming from. So that is the best practices basically. And I want this formatted as a this format YYY MM and DD, right? So jump enter and this one. See the format, right? So one task is completed. What is second one? Second one, we need to always convert the date currency as a cost. So I'll just give the one example. So let's search where is the currency cost. Cost is here, let's suppose. So let's suppose that if I just convert it in the cost, it would be not formatted as a currency, right? So I'll do that practically. Uh, let's suppose I just formatted as a I'll do one thing. I'll just put it here in the reports. So if I'll put the currency over here, so what challenges you will face? Click here, whatever. Click here. if I'll put as a cost, right, currency, the value is there, and put the hit enter, accept enter, hit the enter. So there is no currency over there. So what I need to do, we need to jump in another, we need to create another measure for that, right? So that is we did as it's is what earlier, or I'll just do one thing, let's copy and paste it so that it would be as it did earlier, hit the enter. So let's try to do it other cost measure here. So select here, add a new measure, and put here the measure name as a cost. This time I'm using the formatted as a currency, hit enter, and the currency over here. Now I'll take the cost, hit enter. Yeah, it is done. Let's pull it here. See, now this time is it is a formatted. So let's take rounding function more time. So take the sum 2 decimal from here. Now it is a 3. So put enter. Put is a one more function is a round, and round is for the 2. Enter and close. See the result here. So it would be always like in that format, like. So I just remove this cost from here. Select here, remove the cost. Now see the result. So I hope you understood this. Let me do one more things in the coming series in this advanced DAX functions. So I will cover some logical functions like the if and the or, and the switch and the call except in the coming series. So stay tuned. See you in the next video.